Hey guys, how's it going? All right, so for this video, I've had a couple people ask me who are working actually on putting on weight, okay? What kind of cardio can they do to keep their body fat down, but at the same time put on weight? Because as you'll hear from a bunch of different people, you hear from different sources, different things. You're just going to do it. Everybody's going to have a different opinion. But this is what I've experienced. I'm not a professional. However, I can give you what I've experienced and taken the time to put on 20 pounds at one point in my life, and now I'm actually doing that again, and I'm eating a lot right now. But point being, cardio. What can you do to keep your body fat down while you're trying to put on weight? Many of the people that you hear will tell you as you're putting on weight, don't run like 6 miles. Don't do something that is building excessive endurance, okay? You want to find something that is either a little bit lower impact, okay, or something that is rather more of kind of an interval training. Okay, whenever I used to work at, what does interval training mean? It means sending your, for 20, 30 minutes, okay, tops, probably 20 minutes is better. Sending your heart rate up and down really, really quickly. So what I used to do is I used to either get on the elliptical and would do 20 minutes, or excuse me, 20 minutes, a 60-second sprint, okay, on the elliptical or on the treadmill, and then I would walk for a minute or for 90 seconds, and then I would sprint for 60 seconds, then I would walk for 90 seconds, and I do that for 15 minutes. Or I used to have like a 50-yard, what do you call it? Just a 50-yard strip of grass in my backyard. And what I would do I would sprint one sprint back and forth, so it'd be about a 100-yard sprint, and then I would walk the entire 100 yards there and back, and then I would sprint it again. Now, if you want to do something, that's one option. And the great thing about that is to keep your heart rate going throughout the day. Okay, even after the workout's done. So whenever you do the long endurance workouts, like 6 minutes, like 6 mile, 8 mile, 10 mile runs, okay, that amount of high impact, high endurance, building your endurance through that will actually break down the muscles. It's breaking down fat and you're losing calories, but it'll eventually break down the stuff that you're working to gain. So you need to decide, am I losing weight or am I putting on weight? Okay, there's very few times you're going to do it at the same time, but it's possible if you do it right. And 6 to 8 mile runs is not good because it breaks down what you're working for. However, if you do it for a short period of time where you're bringing your heart rate up and down, so your heart rate will not only pump really hard, and you'll be breathing really hard in that segment, but you will also your heart rate will keep going later on in the day so you can continue to burn calories. Does that make sense? Okay. So the lower impact, what can you do? Another one, so that you're not going high impact, but you're still burning somewhat of the calories, not quite as good as the sprint idea or the interval training deal, such as the sprints or the treadmill going 60 seconds and 90 seconds for 15 minutes. The better one would be or a not as good but still good way to get cardio would be just to simply walk on the treadmill going uphill. So you're still getting a workout, but walk for 30 minutes. And that'll burn, I don't know, probably a good 2 or 3 extra 100 calories and definitely help you keep down on the body fat count. But I hope this gave you some ideas on what to do for your cardio as you're trying to put on weight. Just keep in mind the main thing is you don't want to do hardcore 6 mile, 8 mile runs. Generally, even doing sports is good, especially when you're running up and down a court, but at the same time you're standing still for some point during it, getting some kind of interval workout, okay? But you want to focus on the shorter time or even lower impact cardio and cardiovascular exercises so that you won't break down the muscle, but at the same time you can cut down on some of your calories and eventually keep your body fat down or possibly even lose a couple pounds, a little bit of, because you're taking in a lot of calories, but even lose a little bit. I've seen that happen to where you can actually lose some of your body fat at the same time. So anyway, just wanted to give you that idea. I hope this helps if you don't understand how that whole thing works. But yeah, that's how you want to do it. If you're going to put on weight and get some cardio in at the same time, put on muscle weight and trying to figure out how the heck am I actually going to do cardio and not get fat when I'm eating 3,000, 4,000 calories a day. So guys, have an awesome day and I will talk to you later. Bye.